Oh, really?
Yes, and we just love the community. We went back last Friday actually for Sorry Business.
Okay, yeah.
But just being back on Palm was, and seeing families, the beautiful, beautiful families, and watching, you know, little ones that I taught in grade 2 grow up.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing with teaching, is that it's not something you do because you don't treat it as a 9 to 3 job, Ziggy. It's so much more than that. So we were on Palm Island. We've got friends, we've got family there that we love, and then it just seemed like Abergowrie was calling us. And I said to Mr. Gallatly, I said to Gus, I said, we need to go to Abergowrie. Now, I was at the stage I was having children.
Oh, okay.
So he was in the classroom a bit and I was at home with children. And then we went back to Palm and then we came back to Abergowrie and he started in an admin role. And I think that's when I was in the classroom and I first remember seeing you with a great big lot of hair.
Yeah.
And and just, you know, quietly, when you were working on a brochure, you were working on a Palm Island brochure, and you know the kids in the class, the boys in the class, were all working on, you know, selling their community. And there's just so much when you listen to every boy's story, you know, and you see you see the student, but you see their community and their families and the connections. I love it. I just love it, Ziggy.
That's great.
So yes, and it's just nice that I get to work with you guys, you know, and you bring your stories and we try somewhere to, you know, I can be the crazy old lady and you boys just laugh and then we're a good partnership.
Yeah, very much.
So I don't know, I know you're obviously a dancer.
Yeah.
And that's your love and passion. I know your love and passion is home too in Palm. But now seeing you back here at Abergowrie too, I'm wondering, you know, could you see yourself in this sort of space working with younger students?
I mean, I would love, because I do see myself as a dance teacher here as well, like give these boys a good opportunity to show them what's their talent in dance, like just to give them a little bit of taste of dance, how they feel about expressing themselves.
Yep.
Like also being a good mentor for all these boys and let them like just look up to me.
Yeah.
And pretty much they can just have a great experience in dance.
Yeah. Yeah. And that would be maybe something really and truly you could offer these boys.
Yeah, very definitely. Like,
and you said it, mentoring.
Yeah.
Dance. How do you think that would go?
I mean, probably real great for them boys. Like,
What would be the good
It's
stuff?
not something what they do every day, like, you know?
Yep.
Because these boys, you know, they after school they go straight back to their dorm and just do their own
Not
thing.
anymore. Can I stop you there?
Oh, what?
No. So now at the end of the day, it's time for these activities, and we call them co-curricular activities. So if you're going to be in my position as a teacher, it's learning. That's what you call it. We're going to continue our learning.
Yeah.
The boys see it as, you know, like going out there and learning new skills and doing stuff that they really love.
Okay.
So that doesn't happen anymore. People don't go back to residence in the afternoon.
No.
We're out and we're doing like this filming, podcasts, dance, drama activities. But go on, keep going. So how do you, now that you know that space is there in the afternoon, what sort of stuff could you do you think?
I mean, just pretty much dance, like give the boys a good experience of dancing, just to let them have good experience. Pretty much. Yep. Yeah.
This is turning into an interview, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Would you? Okay. A job interview.
Do I have to job that? Yeah. Like.
What would you bring? Like, I'm just thinking. You know, like you've also got cultural dance. ACPA. So how would you merge those? Like, how would you go about?
So like you pretty much just put it together as just make it a fusion dance, as in like you have cultural
Yep.
and you have hip hop. Mix us together as fusion, which is the boys will have a good experience. Just something like that.
That's the approach you'd have with the boys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Just something like that. We'll just give them what they want and like keep their cultures alive as well as they're growing into dance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you feeling that you've had the opportunity to do that?
I mean,
Well, in Brisbane, in a big city?
yeah, pretty much. If I do have that big opportunity,
Yeah.
it'd be great. Like, I will get to show my knowledge and culture as well, like, into my dance culture and stuff. So get to show what I'm passionate of. Yeah.
And even like away from community,
Yeah.
do you feel like you've been able to share that with others?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'd love to share what I love. Like, I just want to see what people see. Like, the people these days, like, they just don't see what we do every day.
Yep.
Like, they know that we do Nero and stuff, Stolen Generation, and they know about that. But some other things, like we do some expressing dance stuff, like it's pretty much expressing the love of what you have and just giving it back to community as well.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where the artist and the cultural man is there in you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and that art is sort of allowing you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is allowing me to do that.
So have we got a story to tell us the rest of Australia, do you think?
I have no idea.
Have these boys got a story, do you think, to tell?
Well, if they do have it in them, they will have a story to tell.
Yeah.
It'll be really good.
Yeah. And you can use the arts and dance, I guess, to do that, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
How do you get into teaching? Like, what are the steps to be a teacher? Like,
Yeah. Okay. So, Ziggy, I think you've got to really know that this is not just a career, but it's like a vocation. We call it a vocation. It's something you do because it's, you're watching the development and the enabling, the growth of a student. There are some really big challenges, and not every day is an easy day. But it's that idea of, it's like the day you got on the plane to go to Brisbane.
okay.
And I don't know if you realise, but I felt nervous for you.
Really?
But so excited. Yes, you were the kid from Palm. The young Ziggy. You were that little fella, from at school, and all of a sudden, you decided to go to Brisbane, and then the doors were just like flung open.
Yeah.
And next stop was Brisbane for you, and you had to buy bus tickets and manage your life, and all that. So that's the excitement. And I don't know whether students always see teachers as being human people, and B, that the underlying thing is that you want nothing more for your students than to end up where you have ended up right now.
Yeah.
So university, go for it. Go to that university, learn as much as you can, but then really get into a school like, this, where you really got the opportunity to, I don't know, just really, hands-on work with kids pastorally. And I would say too, spiritually.
Yeah.
And, I don't bring culture. But I certainly work with you know, you guys, and want to learn as much as, you know, we can, just share that with the boys. So, you know, when you think about it, you've got a lot of those qualities.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? Like, no, seriously, what are you thinking for yourself now?
Well, pretty much as an artist, I really want to teach as well. Like, really want to, as well, like, I also want to engage myself into teaching young adults, you know, and kids.
Yep.
And mentor them to also, you know, be an artist or something, whatever they want to be. Like, but I don't think it really is. Like, I know it's hard. Like, it's real challenging. Like, even.
Well, what are they? What are the challenges for our boys? You know, and like mixing the challenges with what your dreams are.
I mean, it is challenging because, like, most of the boys, like, they come from, like, the cultural, you know, the backgrounds, like,